Hello everyone, I'm Christina, and today we're going to talk about the earthquakes and the tsunami that just hit Indonesia in just the last few hours. It has been pretty quiet earthquake-wise, I've noticed the last few days or so. So I was actually wondering when the next big quake was going to pop up, because it generally does. There is one guy that is saying that it's man-made, but I really don't agree with him. One, because Indonesia does have a long history of quakes, okay? It's not like everything has been fine the last 10 years and all of a sudden, whoa, where did that tsunami come from? No. You know, Indonesia has been having issues with volcanoes a lot lately too. So, I really don't think that this was man-made. And then when we look at the earthquake map, we see that there are 23 pretty large quakes since the whole start of this early this morning. For me, it would have been around 5 in the morning when all this started, my time, Central Standard Time in America. But it started with a 4.5, 6.1, 5.4, all the way up to 7.5, and then it's had several 5-pointer, almost 6-pointer aftershocks ever since. And even though the tsunami, it hit basically the coast of Indonesia, like the coastal cities, right? And two particular ones that they're talking about, Palu and Donggala. The concern that people have right now is that they don't know how many casualties that there might be. Some people believe it could be high. You know, everybody's praying it's low. But what I saw in some of the footage as the tsunami was coming in, that there were people walking on the streets, and when they saw the water, they just kind of looked back, and some of them didn't seem to have that split-second sense of urgency that would make them run or get into a building in a higher place. They just seemed to kind of be like, oh, the tsunami's there. Like, they just didn't have time to react. And it also looked like the tsunami came in waves, not just one wave, but, you know, which is typical. But, you know, that's what I did see from the footage. I also saw cracks. Now, what's being reported is that there is major devastation to buildings and the streets, just, you know, cars floating everywhere. So this is going to take some time to recover from. And you're really gonna, it just makes you very concerned for those people. It's not like we haven't been concerned about them for months now, considering what they've actually been through. But this was just really the cherry on the cake. So what I've got is a few pictures that I've been able to take out of some of the footage. I want to, you know, be careful with copywriting and, you know, not trying to take credit for someone else's work. So I'm just going to let you know up front that I didn't take those pictures. I'm nowhere near Indonesia, and they were just snippets taken out of actual video. But they really say a lot. And so this is really just an initial report. Right now, we will be able to look at more coverage as time goes by, but when it's one of those kind of areas, reports come out pretty slow anyway. And if you have something devastating like this happen, it might take even longer. You know, I'm expecting maybe like a day or two before we really start seeing the fullness of what has just occurred there. So our hearts really go out to Indonesia, all the people that are there. We're praying for you, and we'll go ahead and keep an eye on this. God bless you all, and I will talk to you soon.